Hey everybody, and welcome to Let's Play Nancy Drew, Danger by Design. This is the 14th game in the Nancy Drew series, and we are going to be going to Paris, so let's get on board the plane.
Hi, I'm Nancy Drew. Since you can tell a lot about a person by where he or she lives, I thought I'd introduce myself by showing you my room.
Alright.
As you can see, I keep it pretty neat. Of course, I don't spend that much time in here. I always seem to be off solving mysteries. Anyway, here's my center of operations, my desk. Go ahead and poke around. If you want to know the particulars of how I do what I do, take a look at the book titled How to Be a Detective. It's real helpful, especially if you're new to the mystery-solving business. And be sure to check out my scrapbook. I put memorabilia from all my past cases in there. A lot of them were pretty dangerous and at times really scary. But don't say anything about that to my dad, okay? He worries about me enough as it is. And whatever you do, read what's in the file called Case File. That will tell you all about the mystery I'm about to try to solve. If you think you're ready to dive into that mystery, just click on the plane ticket and you'll be on your way.
Alright, so we're actually not going on the plane yet. We're in Nancy's room, which is a first. That's right, this is the first game that has the Nancy's room intro, where you get to look at the game tutorial and all of Nancy's past cases here in the dossier. And you can look at this kind of scrapbook thing here where you can see screenshots and synopses of each of the games, which is pretty cool. So we get to relive all the memories. Yay! These were a lot of fun. I know I had some mixed feelings about some of these, but so many of these were fun. I like how the Secret of Shadow Ranch has this western-looking font instead of the Lucida handwriting font. Ooh, and Secret of the Old Clock has like the old-timey look. I like how she's writing this like she lived in 1930 and is still alive today as a teenager. And last case we had was Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon, which was a lot of fun. Alright, so let's go ahead and read all about the case we're about to take on. Cover assignments. Travel to Paris and work as an assistant to Minette, an up-and-coming American fashion designer whose behavior has lately become alarmingly bizarre and erratic. She's been, I like how there's a bullet point list here, firing people left and right, or right and left. Ooh, okay, that's even worse. Throwing temper tantrums, refusing to return phone calls, running dangerously behind schedule, and wearing a full face mask all day, every day, even while working? Well, that's pretty eccentric. Alright, real assignment. Discover the reason for Minette's strange behavior and report back to Amy Grunhild, a client of Dad's and Minette's biggest financial backer, who wants to know, 1. Is Minette cracking under the pressure of trying to make her spring collection even more spectacular than her fall collection was? Oh no. Number 2, will she have enough designs done for there to even be a spring collection? Or to even be a spring collection? Is she up to something Miss Grunhild doesn't know about? Was investing in Minette a mistake? Is it time to pull the financial plug on her? Additional info. Minette has one other assistant, an American named Heather, with whom I will be working. Her studio is in an old windmill, Moulin in French, in a section of Paris called Montmartre. Montmartre? I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Alright, she designs clothes primarily for plus-sized women. That's pretty cool. I took 2 years of French in school, so I should be able to get by. Dad made me promise not to go anywhere in Paris at night by myself. Probably a good idea. No matter what, I cannot let Minette find out that I'm there to check up on her. According to Miss Grunhild, she could really lose it then. Oh, that sounds unnerving. Okay, let's go to Paris. Let's start the game. So, one thing that I've been hearing about with these particular games at this point in the series is that the junior and senior levels don't have a lot of differences, except for the hints. So I'm going to go with senior still, because I feel like we've been doing pretty well with these. I think we're getting into a good groove here. So let's go with senior. Alright. Flying over Canada and stuff. Across the Atlantic. I hope the sound is not too loud. I've been trying to make sure the sound is not
Preparations
too
are
loud.
landing. Please make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened. Thank you.
Taxi!
Ooh, she's got a big M as her logo. And we get a cutscene. Cool.
Hello?
Well, that's one day to start.
Don't come near me.
No, Minette, don't!
Whoa.
Stay back, you hear me? Stay back!
That's one way to start your first day at work. That sounds really bad.
Who's that? I mean, are you Nancy?
Yeah?
I'm Heather McKay. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. How was your flight?
Fine. Well, actually, they lost my suitcase, so I don't have any clothes or my cell phone.
Oh.
What's going on in there? Is someone hurt?
That's just Minette throwing one of her tantrums. Don't worry. She'll stop screaming right now. They lost your suitcase? That's terrible. Well, at least you're staying with Jing Jing. She'll have tons of clothes you can borrow.
Jing Jing, huh?
Is she all right?
Oh, you mean Minette? Don't worry, she's fine. At least she will be after Phase 3, which should begin right about now.
Minette seems to have issues.
See, she uses this process that some shrink taught her to manage anger and frustration. First, she vents her rage for 10 seconds, then 6 seconds of sobs and tears, and finally, at least 4 seconds of robust laughter, all of which restores her positive flux.
It was longer than that.
It's all very weird, but it works, and believe me, without it, she would be impossible to work for. With it, she's a mere nightmare to work for.
Oh, that's not too
Anyway,
bad.
Ready to get started?
You bet.
That desk over there will be your workstation. I made a list of all the things that need to get done and put them on your computer. That's a Metro Pass. It'll let you ride the subway all over the city for free. Go ahead and take it.
Carte blanche.
Answering the phone is your job. If you have any questions, just ask. Ask me, that is. Do not bother Minette.
Oh, don't
She's
worry.
behind on her spring collection and is in danger of falling way behind on her couture projects.
After hearing what just happened there, I have no intention of bothering Minette. Don't you worry about that.
Why is she so far behind?
She's been under a lot of stress lately.
Heather,
Yes?
I hear voices. Who are you talking to out there?
Nancy Drew, you know, from the States?
Well, she's no good to me out there. Send her in.
Uh-oh.
Yes, Minette. As soon as you feel up to it, she's right through that door.
She seems very protective of Heather, or maybe this office.
What do you mean by couture?
High fashion dresses and accessories that people have commissioned Minette to create. Needless to say, those people are très riche. In fact, she's designing the dress the First Lady will wear to the World Summit in November. Pretty cool, huh?
Whoa. Talk about fancy schmancy.
Talk to you later.
Whenever you have questions, just ask.
Okay. So that's Heather. She is the other employee of Minette, I guess. And I feel like right now we should just go ahead and talk to Minette. And what is this? Uh-oh.
There's something on the floor here. Looks like someone slipped it under the door.
Oh, wait, is this the front door? Minette.
It's for Minette.
Go ahead and open it.
Is that okay?
Make the most of what little time you have left. Soon it will all be over.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, not another one.
Minette's gotten other letters like this?
Letters, phone calls. They started sometime in April, then they stopped, then they started up again in July. And last month, someone sent Minette dead flowers every day for a week. She locks the letters up in her dodo box over there in order to neutralize them.
You know, Nancy's dealt with another person who's had trouble with anonymous threats, dead flowers, all kinds of death notes and everything. I think Minette and Rick Arlen need to get together and start going out. That is the conclusion I've come to here.
May I keep this letter?
Why? I mean, if you were some kind of private detective, I'd say sure, but since you're not, just put it in the dodo box.
But I mean, okay. do you open this thing?
You don't. There's a lock on it, but Minette is convinced that if she opens it, all the wickedness in there will escape and wreak havoc.
Oh.
In fact, don't say anything to her about that letter. It'll just upset her, and if she falls any further behind, she'll have to cancel her show next month. And if that happens, she may as well cancel her career.
Don't worry, Heather. I am not going to do anything to upset her unless it's absolutely necessary.
Well, I'll see you later.
Okay.
Alright, I think we were supposed to go this way. This was the door that Heather was shielding herself with to withstand all of Minette's attacks. I don't know if I would have stood in front of this, though. I mean, Minette could have broken this glass with one of those vases, right? I mean, Heather's head was, like, right here. Whoa, what is this dungeon here? Oh, this is the center of the windmill.
Well, there you are. I was just about to call Amy Grunhild and tell her that this internship thing she'd arranged for you was off.
Oh?
It's bad enough Amy foisting you on me like this. The day I become financially independent and can tell people like her to buzz off will be the happiest day of my life. Well, you're here, we've met, so get to work. Heather did give you a list of chores, right?
Yes, I'm all set.
One more thing. See that form over there? The one I've just started to drape? Don't touch it. Don't even go near it. That's the dress I'm designing for the First Lady. Now go. Actually, make me a pot of my special tea first. It was custom blended by my tea therapist, so make sure you follow the directions. When you're done, pour me a cup and leave it on the table. A nice big boost of herbal energy never fails to get my brain cells firing.
There's such a thing as a tea therapist?
I want that tea, Nancy.
Alright. She wants her tea, and she wants it now. Let's see here. That's the dodo box.
Leave that alone, okay?
Aww. I don't want to leave it alone. I want to play with that. Alright, I need to find the tea first. That seems to be the immediate concern, so where is the makings for tea? Where are those tea things? Hey! I may not have found tea makings,
Sure look familiar.
but I found the signs that Sunny June has been here. Oh man, he's making fun of Minette. That's awesome. I'm Minette's only friend, Carol. Oh man. Carol Root. Who's Carol? I guess it's the form that she's designing. Oh, plotter, huh? I'm assuming we're gonna need one of those. And this is probably a code for something, so let's remember this. Alright, where is the tea stuff? Is it here? This looks like a...
What's under here?
That's a project I'm working on. Well, supposed to be working on.
Okay, maybe we can talk to her about that, but I want to make some tea first. Where do I make tea?
Forget something?
I'll talk to you about those things in a minute, but I need to figure out where the tea is.
Talk to you later.
Have fun.
I know Minette mentioned it. She said, like, the table or something. Unless it's inside the inner sanctum there. Maybe I should go in there first, because that doesn't seem to be anything. Oh, here we go.
See, to make Minette her tea, the first thing I should do is read these instructions. Then I should put whichever herbs the instructions say I need into this pot of boiling water.
Oh, it's showing where to
And when
do
I'm
everything.
done, I should click on the teapot so I can pour the tea into a cup. If I make a mistake and need to throw out an herb that I chose, or the tea itself, all I have to do is click on the sink.
Okay.
I think I'm ready.
Alright, so that's nice. At least the game tells you how to do it. Alright. After a painstaking analysis of her body type, age, mood swings, eating habits, and lifestyle, I have formulated the following blend for Minette, and Minette only. The consequences of anyone but Minette drinking this tea could be catastrophic. Alright. So these herbs need to be on hand. Excellent.
Minette has had a temper tantrum in the last 14 days, and if she declares that blue is her favorite color on the table... Excuse me, Minette, but what's your favorite color?
Red.
Okay. If Minette is right-handed on the day the tea is to be consumed, add herb... What? Oh, that just goes back.
When asked to pick a number between 1 and 10, if Minette chooses an odd number on the day the tea is to be consumed... Minette, could you please pick a number between 1 and 10?
10.
Okay. So, she didn't pick an odd number. I don't know if this is... She is stressed out, but she isn't drawn to odd numbers or blue, so... She's not humming, so I should probably add these herbs. And herbs that grow in marshy areas. So how am I supposed to know that? It doesn't actually tell me anything about herbs. And I don't have a phone with me, do I? Okay, we've got some issues.
This can wait.
Yeah, this can wait. Never mind the volatile lady over there. That can wait. So is there any info about these herbs that we can... Yeah, I don't have the internet here. So this is going to be interesting. Yeah, this doesn't really tell me anything about the herbs. Oh, here we go. Okay. Alright, so she's not humming.
Wait.
I don't know if I would have said that out loud, Nancy. Okay, I wouldn't say she's wearing a dress. That's not really a dress. That looks like a bodysuit with a thing. Okay. This is... Okay, this isn't really true because she didn't declare that blue, and it says "and" as the operator here. She's not relaxed. She's right-handed? Okay, I should have looked at that.
We'll work on this later.
Let me see here. I should have paid attention to that. Looks like she's using her right hand, right? Because that's her left arm, so I believe that is correct. That are in the Gaviform family. Okay, so Calicula, Fenellery, Hogbone, and Yellow Buttons. Okay, let's try to remember all that. What was the other one? It was like Hog something. Hogbone. There we go. Alright, so that's that. So let me go back. So she was right-handed, which is good. She's not wearing a dress, so I'm not going to do that. She didn't pick an odd number. All of this is not true. Is not humming. Add herbs with a potency of 7 or greater. This is super scientific, guys. Alright, Boojum. That's one. We already did Calicula. Wait, do I have to add it again? I'm wondering if we have to add it again. Gibbering. Whoa, that has a lot of potency. We did Hogbone. Phrygia. Pipsweet. Okay, I feel like we need to just add the ones we haven't added yet. Especially if they have potency ratings that are this high. So first things first, let's do Boojum. Let's do... We did Calicula. Gibbering, that's the really strong one. There it is. Alright, we did Hogbone. Phrygia is 9. If we get this wrong, I hope we don't get fired. That would be bad. Pipsweet is 8. Okay, and that's it. Alright, excellent. I'm having second thoughts, though, about not adding Caligula in the other one. Alright. Add herbs which grow in marshy areas if she says her favorite color is red. Marmot dung. Does that count as a marshy area? No, I suppose that it will spell it out here. So, Breland. So far it's Breland. I am not seeing anything else. Purple flowers in moist conditions. That sounds kind of promising, but it doesn't say marshy areas, so I'm going to assume that that doesn't count. Should not be consumed by persons of Icelandic descent. Wow, that's kind of an interesting restriction. Oh, here we go. Varvain grows in marshy areas. Alright, so Breland and Varvain. So is that good?
All done. I finished making your tea.
Just leave it there.
Alright. Is that it? Can we talk? I hope we did it right.
Not now, I'm busy.
Okay. Hopefully when we exit this room, she's not going to throw a tantrum. But first, before I exit the room, I'm going to look around. Minette the Masked. Alright. So apparently she wears a mask in public, too. And she is American-born. Interesting. So she's definitely pretty eccentric, and she likes things that are rude. Apparently, rude is like a good thing, and Carol is indeed the name of her favorite form. So that's neat.
Minette named her favorite dress form Carol. Okay.
Yeah, that's my reaction, too. Okay. I guess we can't click on anything else. So that was interesting. Is Carol in here? Is she the one that she's using for the First Lady? No, this is a different one. Doesn't seem like there's really anything else here. There's a sewing machine, fabric. I'm not going to talk to Minette right now.
Interesting material.
You're not touching that, are you?
No.
I was just looking. What kind of material is this?
It's a brand new blend. Doesn't even have a name yet. Don't you have work to do?
I do.
Just curious.
But I figured I'd just look around first. It's my first day, after all.
Oh my gosh, that's horrible.
Uh-oh.
Heather, you tell Nancy that she made my tea wrong, and that unless she wants to be on the first plane back to the States, she'd better get back in here and make it right.
Uh-oh.
You heard her.
Okay. So I'm going to assume that we have to apply those herbs that appear multiple times. Alright. I'm assuming if Minette was humming, then we could hear her hum. So let's try this again. I'm going to assume that the tea requirements are still the same. She's not relaxed. Blue is not her favorite color on the day the tea is to be consumed. Right-handed in the Gaviform family. Okay, so we're going to do this again. Gaviform is Caligula. I hope we don't go home if we get it wrong a second time. Fenellery. Come on, there we go. Fenellery. Which one is this? Yeah, there we go. Alright, Hogbone, and I think it was like yellow something. Yellow buttons, okay. Alright, so that's that. So she's right-handed on the day of the tea being consumed. So we got that. She's not really wearing a dress. Whoops. I want to turn the page. Not humming. Okay, 7 or greater. Okay, here we go. 7 or greater is Boojum, Caligula, so this time I'm going to add it. So hopefully this should be right? Gibbering. Hogbone. It's also possible I could have missed a marshy area thing too. Oh, I missed this. I missed this because this is 7. Macrophylla. That's what it was. Okay. That's definitely a mistake. Phrygia. Pipsqueak. Kind of sounds like Pipsqueak. And that's it. Okay, cool. So now marshy areas. What are the marshy area ones? Okay, no marshy areas there. Breland is one of them. None of these are marshy areas, huh? Yeah. Can cause fascination with bright, shiny objects? Wow, that's pretty interesting. I'm learning all kinds of things here about herbs. And Varvain. So Breland and Varvain. So we did have this part right, I believe. Okay.
That should do it. Your tea's done.
It'd better be right this time.
Uh-oh. Alright, let's exit the room.
Nancy, come back here.
That sounds good.
The tea is utterly rude. I can already feel my creativity flowing again, building like a wave on the ocean,
Yay!
surging towards some unseen shore.
Yay, unseen
I have
shores.
another job for you, a very critical job. See the stuff that I've been studying? That, in essence, is my spring collection.
Uh-huh.
All those objects have certain things in common which speak to and stimulate the artistic sinews of my subconscious, from which all the designs I need will eventually burst forth.
Okay.
They're all totally rude, but they're not enough. I need more, Nancy. You need to take the number 7 metro to Pont Neuf, go to the flea market in Square de Vergalant Park, and buy me 4 more things with qualities identical to the ones each of these possesses. Use this bag. Put everything in there as soon as you buy it. I don't want anyone seeing what you bring me. It could give away my whole collection.
Wow. I couldn't even imagine how that would work.
I'm just supposed to go out and buy things?
Stuff. I want stuff. New stuff that's just like this old stuff, only different. Now just take a good look at my stuff, then go. Go!
Okay. So we got the tea right. I am super happy about that. So it looks like she likes things that are kind of worn out. Maybe plasticky. They definitely look like plastic things, so...
Rude!
So rude means cool.
Hugo Butterly, eat your heart out.
Why you gotta be so rude? Alright. So now that we're done with Minette for now, I think I'm going to talk to Heather. I'm assuming that's our desk over there. There she is.
Forget something?
Has this Windmill, or Moulin, always been a fashion design studio?
No. In fact, until a year or two ago, this little old lady lived here. When she passed away, this place went on the market and Minette snapped it up.
Oh, that's cool.
See, Minette has this thing about curves. She claimed working in a quasi-round environment like this would make her more productive.
And has it?
As if. But she has gotten a lot of press out of it. In fact, if there's one thing I've learned from Minette, it's that how a designer behaves is likely to get her just as much attention in the fashion world as what she designs.
That's probably true.
Why does Minette wear that mask?
All I know is that back in March, on the last day of her big fall show, she showed up wearing that mask, and she hasn't taken it off since.
Interesting.
And she's never bothered to explain why?
Sometimes she refuses to say. Other times she says it's because some mysterious man in black threw acid on her. I think it's because she just likes to get people's tongues wagging.
That's probably true.
Thanks for your help.
Have fun!
But you gotta wonder if there's more to it, though. Alright. So this is Heather's project. So she's probably not going to tell us about that till later. That's probably going to be a puzzle we're going to have to solve. I think in the next video I'm going to go into town, but for now I'm just going to look around.
That's the plotter. It's broken. Fixing it is one of your jobs.
Oh, okay. VHI. Okay, we'll get to that here in a little while. Is this like a...
Sonny June. That's why those doodles look familiar. Sonny June did them. He must have been Minette's last assistant. Wow, that guy gets around.
Yeah, so Sonny June was also here in addition to being in Secret of the Scarlet Hand and whatnot. And I want to say he had this... Yeah, he definitely had this obsession with Cocoa Kringles and the cow mascot for Cocoa Kringles. So that must be what this screensaver is. Buy 200. Looks like that's what that says. Alright, let's check out what we got here. To-do list.
From J.J. Ling, pick up fabric photos from Dieter von Schwesterkrank, deliver photos to John Michel Trequenard, fix plotter. Do whatever Minette tells you to do, and do it fast.
Okay. I think we can do all that next time. Mail. Ooh, we got a lot of mail here. Alright. So this is about the First Lady. Whoops. La Interrogatoire. Alright, so this is a publication. Probably a tabloid. Elmo's Pizza Parlor. No more deliveries. Oh, I guess this pizza parlor was very much put off by Minette being Minette-ish. Yeah. Your dresses are real nice. Wait, wasn't Emily Griffin... Yeah, she was the one in Moon Lake. Yeah, that's right. I remember Emily Griffin. Especially that butterfly fella. Or Butterly. Oh, he was the guy that Minette mentioned when we were walking around inside the windmill area there. And he was like, Hugo Butterly, eat your heart out. So I wonder if he's like a rival? I guess we'll find out. Apparently he's a first-class jerk, according to Emily. Return goods. So this is to Sonny. Alright. And Krollmeister, office supplies. Alright, so that's a confirmation for an order shipment. Jane's Game Portal. Jane's Game Portal? Oh! It's, yeah, it's Jane from Curse of Blackmore Manor, right? Because she wanted to design games. Yeah, here we go. JP, Jane Penvelin, was it? I've already forgotten the name. I was about to say Pemberley, but I know that that's not right. Alright, so apparently she's trying to restrict traffic on her site by having a login because the server is getting overloaded. Okay, so we need to have a login, which we don't have. I'm assuming there's going to need to be a reason for that if we're getting blocked from it, right? We can use a phone. Zippy calling card? I wonder what that is. I guess we actually have to punch in the numbers. Is it like Zippy gas? I wonder if it's like the Zippy gas. Oh. Oh, this is how we access the ability to call back home. Okay, I'll do that later. Let's do that later. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, that just gets us back on the computer. Is there anything else to look at here? Just want to make sure we don't miss anything. I can't look at the office supplies. I can, however, open this and look at Sonny's notebook again. Carol Ruuuude. This is probably used for a puzzle. Okay, so we need to recalibrate the plotter. And I don't know if these settings are what we need to do. I guess we can find out. I'll do that here after we go run errands, though. I feel like we need to run errands. Get out of the windmill for a little bit. get away from Minette and all that. So we'll do that in the next video. Oh, here we can... Okay, this is where we read about Hugo and Minette Butterlees. Or Butterlies, maybe? No, it's Butterly, because we heard how Minette pronounced it. I'm afraid I'm not a very nice person. Well, at least he admits it. Alright. Well, that was cool. So next time, we're going to get on the metro and start exploring Paris. So until then, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Can we turn the light off? Oh, we can't.